Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius for the month of March 2022. Now, it is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I am reading for March, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. When you're drawn to the video is when you are meant to hear its message. Excuse me. Okay, so I feel like you are in separation, but it doesn't feel like it's over. In fact, this is a long way from being over. What I feel is that this relationship ended because of a disagreement. Yeah, I feel that maybe one of you is very hot-headed, like has a bit of a temper, maybe very stubborn also. There was an argument which caused all of this upset, but I feel like somebody wants to talk about it. Okay, it doesn't feel over. Somebody could have got upset and said something they didn't really mean. Like, just, I feel like, again, the argument seems to highlight this reading. So we have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords it was the first card out in your reading, and it speaks to a lot of worry, anxiety, despair, overthinking. Somebody could be feeling guilty. There's a lot of tension. There was a fight here. This is about wanting to clean things up, to make things better. Yeah. So somebody was really upset with the Grim Reaper being here. There was an argument, possibly. I mean, it's being unable to agree, but there could have been some type of jealousy that sparked this anger or was behind this anger. Two of Swords, difficult decisions. It could be that somebody's very focused on finding a resolution or a peaceful resolution, overcoming the difficulties with this person, or trying to overcome the obstacles. Yeah. And here we have the Hanged Man. The Eight of Shields. So this is a romance card. It's love, romance, connections. And the Hanged Man is looking at it. So somebody pulled themselves out of that relationship, ended it, and withdrew possibly here to the Hangman situation, energy. And I feel like it feels like this person still really wants the relationship, but maybe they want it their way, so to speak, you know. It's like they didn't get what they wanted, is what I'm feeling, or the way they wanted it, or things weren't going the way they wanted it, and that made them upset. It's like maybe this person needs or feels a need to control everything, or wants to control everything. And because whatever you guys were discussing or wanting, or trying to come to terms or an agreement about, they felt that it was not in their control, and they wanted to control it. So they were not in agreement. I feel like they just saw one thing, and they weren't open-minded about whatever this was. And this could have been about committing. It could have been about moving in together. It could have been about a wedding even, or an engagement, or arrangements even. It could be or could have been about deepening the relationship. Whatever it was, they were not open to hearing your view or your point of view. And they got really upset and made a quick exit, I figure. Probably said things they never really meant, didn't really think of, because clearly this person does love you. The question is, how do I proceed from here? Okay, that's what I'm hearing. How do I proceed from here? This person is missing you. They're in separation. They ended it. They would be looking at your photos, missing you, looking at photos of you and them together, and they want that back again. So we see that there is separation. Somebody is having or experiencing a lot of heartbreak. The one thought on their mind is how to change it. I think that they know how, because I think that they're holding back. They're holding back something, some information, or this is something they have something they have they don't want to release, or they don't want to share. Maybe this person is a wee bit selfish. Maybe they're only thinking about themselves. Yeah. I think that for the other person, it's like they have faith, I feel. We have the card of faith, we have the birds, and we have the card of time. I also see the Four of Coins here, but these decks all talk really differently. This one's more about going into a battle. And so I feel like somebody is prepared to sit it out and wait it out, possibly, that, okay, this is going to pass, and that I will receive that message, or that they will reach out to me. This could have been also, or could be, someone you met online, someone you were communicating with and starting up a relationship with online, and you came to some type of disagreement here and stopped talking. For some. And if you did indeed exchange photographs, they would be really missing you and looking at your photograph at this time. Okay, so here with the Two of Staves, this is about a resolution between two parties who couldn't agree. Okay, and that's exactly what's going on here. You couldn't agree. Somebody here may be a little bit selfish, or maybe they've been single for a long time and just, you know, are so used to having everything their way. They're not used to sharing, you know. Whatever it is, this is about finding a peaceful solution. It is about meeting up to discuss a peaceful solution and to get over these obstacles or issues between you. It could be that this person is afraid. Or was, at least. Yeah. And so something is definitely not over. Like this relationship is not over. Somebody is seriously thinking of and is struggling with uh, the argument, or they're remembering the argument. I feel like this person realizes how much they lost in that moment. And what the cost was actually to them to do that, or to take that action. There's distance between you currently, but somebody wants to end that. They want to close that distance. They want to fix things, find a resolution, make things better, wipe the slate clean. Somebody wants another chance. I feel like there's really intense feelings here, or in a great, like a intense passion between the two of you. You could hear from this person just suddenly with those aces there. Yeah. So it doesn't feel over. It's not over. That's why it doesn't feel like it's over, because it isn't over. There's clarity coming here. This person is in love with you, okay? So, they are going to message you. They are going to reach out to you. You are actually going to receive a phone call from that person. I hear the telephone. So I feel that this is more of a phone call than a text message or meeting them online. They're going to call you. So you're going to receive a call. There could be a discussion. Somebody may have to admit to something, or maybe they could have been blaming you for something, but actually it's painful to admit to them, but they're looking at the details or admitting to certain details. You'll get this information. It's like really hard for them. Whew, I can feel it. It's really hard for them to admit to perhaps having been wrong about something, or to have to give something. It is difficult for them, but they want this very badly, and I feel will be willing to make this sacrifice to have you, and to have this connection, and to continue this connection. Yeah, this person is definitely. I feel like it's possible they could struggle with the ego. Like here, you see them really. They're looking at that, and they really want it. But it's like they're holding their position for now. But don't worry, they will see what they need to see, and they will come forward. There's a lot of emotion here, and even if you are currently not talking to this person, trust me, they're keeping an eye on you. They're watching you, and they're just trying to figure out their own story, and they're trying to figure out what exactly they're going to tell you. You can't see them. They're hidden behind that shield, and they've got a defense, or a wall of defense up. They don't want to fight anymore. They're trying to figure out how to get out of their position that they themselves have put them in. And they're feeling a lot of emotion here with the card of water. So the water card speaks to love and matters of the heart, relationships, feelings. And so news, messages coming in, clarity, news. This is news that brings you clarity. We have it above and we have it below here. My goodness, this could be about a wedding, or I got wedding rings and engagement card. I got them both. So, like, either this was having to do with, and this could be the same thing, you see, and it was at the heart of the reading. This could have been marriage and engagement moving in together. So either the disagreement, whatever this was, had to do with that, or this is how they've decided they're going to make their comeback, or how they're going to get you back. They're going to ask you to marry them. That's how they're going to do it. And if this was indeed an argument having to do with, wanting to control the show, so to speak, they're giving over. They're giving in. They're now willing to share. Because they're definitely holding on to something, but it's not going to last. You see, death is coming up behind them. Let go. No. So, yeah. Anyway, this is all going to end really, really well for you, even though right now it doesn't feel that way. And when they send off their response, you don't have this news yet. See, these rods are still in the ground. Okay? It will come by surprise. You won't be thinking about it, is what I'm saying. You won't be thinking about it when it happens. It's going to be, it's when you're not thinking about it that it happens. It's when you're not waiting on it that it happens. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.